Hey Neo, welcome in. Well, it kind of depends. Most of them are finished, yes. Not all of them. Well, yeah, Far Cry was definitely fun. And I think I still have to add Far Cry 4, which we finished on... Let's see, let me turn this down a little bit. Which we finished on... I think Tuesday? Yeah. How are you doing today? How's your day been? So I'll keep that one up actually. It's been alright, that's nice. Well, I was kind of super exhausted most of the day, so I slept for a while. But I do feel better now. Just nice. Yeah, what have you been playing these past few weeks, I guess? Maybe I can make some recommendations. Or what are you looking at? What's your library like? Okay, I see. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of don't have that problem because I didn't buy anything over the sale since I'm saving my money for a model. But from previous years, I definitely understand your pain. But what did you get? Oh, what's your haul looking like? I mean, I get. I think some people get like 20 games over Steam sales, which is insane to me. I always get like 3 or 4 at maximum. Christmas and an early birthday present. Awesome, yeah. Treat yourself. You know, even with the quote-unquote realistic lights mod, you really can't see much in this game, which is unfortunate. 25-ish games! Yeesh. Okay. Hey Crispy, welcome in. Was a bit loud even for me. But yeah, I guess it's definitely understandable struggling with like where to start. Do you have like any short games that you could like maybe finish off in 2 or 3 sittings? Or sessions, I guess? I'd probably start with those. Or start with one of those and pick a... Like, that's what I usually try to do for my streams. I have shorter games and longer games, and I pick one short game and one long game and kind of switch between them. Ah, I see, okay. Yeah, I'm really not very well versed when it comes to like the remote play stuff or streaming to give to friends, since I've never really done that before. Nice, I think that's an electric station of some kind, which is pretty neat. Hey Okamina, welcome in. How are you doing today? And, well, I still don't understand why you guys seem to think so. Viewpoint. I take that. Silva. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. I mean, I get that it's night right now, but the game is still a little bit too dark for my taste. Of course the cops show up.
Hello there.
Hello there, Shadow Monarch. Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. And Neo too. Welcome in. Hope you guys are gonna enjoy your time here. We usually have very relaxed games. Streams. Not all games are relaxing. But you guys seem to enjoy me getting salty as well, so I guess that's still a positive thing. Sun's coming up. know, this is my first time actually starting in the Balkans. Usually before I've always started like in Germany somewhere. Oop. A little bit fast. There he goes. Now I do think it's kind of fun that civilians can actually overtake you. Like random cars on the road. Makes it a little bit more realistic. Red Dead Redemption 2. You know, I bought that game as well. I got like through the tutorial area, I think. You know the stuff on the mountain, that kind of episode. I got to the first base camp and then kind of set it aside for other games and just never picked it back up. I should really get on that at some point. You know, actually, basically most of my PlayStation collection is like that. Yeah, it happens. I mean, I guess I'll get good at some point. I just don't know when it's gonna be yet. How far are you into it? Oh yeah, Gears of War 5. That was a while ago as well, right? Oh yeah. You know, I was playing Far Cry 6 together with somebody else. And we also just, I don't know, never finished it. I really didn't think it was as fun as previous games in the series. Like, okay, I didn't play 1 or 2. Talking about Far Cry now. I started with Far Cry 3. That was actually one of the first games I got for my Xbox back in the day. Yeah, I binged Borderlands 3 basically. But yeah, I don't really enjoy it. Borderlands 2 is definitely way more fun than 3. Yeah, Far Cry 3 is alright. But to be honest, I had more fun with later games in the series. Like, nothing against Far Cry 3. I know people praise that thing to hell and back, but it's not my favorite of the series. Like the movement and feeling more modern. Yeah, I guess compared to other games around that time, it definitely feels a lot more modern. Tiny Tina's I do have on my wish list, so I will play that eventually. No one to play with? Yeah, well, maybe if you stick around and become a regular. I do plan on starting up like a community day on weekends, where I play together with regular viewers. So I might slot in Tiny Tina's Wonderlands there at some point. You know what's actually funny about playing in the Balkans here? Most of the like city names I do recognize, but only from like history videos on YouTube about like wars that took place in this area, which is definitely is saying something. Hey Davis, welcome in. Yeah, Cuphead is another one of those games that I was planning on playing in co-op. But I don't know how complicated. Like Okamino said you can play it with like Steam Remote Play, but I have no idea how difficult that is to set up and like use. Which is it's also kind of confusing to me that I still don't understand how double lane roundabouts work. I've never been in one. In my driving school they didn't teach me. Hey Mia! Thanks for the follow, welcome in.
Hello there!
Hello there! So it was definitely a good decision to set that back up. Ugh. Wait. Remote play sucks manky ass. Yeah. I mean, like I said on Discord before, it is kind of surprising that a game like Cuphead doesn't have like proper online multiplayer, where you can just join a friend or whatever. In 2022 and 2023. How am I doing? Thanks for asking, Mia. I'm doing a lot better than I was this morning, which is why I wasn't streaming, or rather, which is why I'm streaming now. Huh. And thanks for comfy. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, red light violation. You too. No, Davis, I didn't forget. I was just kind of trying to go through it in order. I really don't have much of an experience with like a fast-moving chat, so I kind of have to get used to that. In there. Oh, you're an artist! Awesome! That's awesome. Yeah, I'm actually saving up from my own model, like a proper one. This is just like for those of you that don't know, this is a pre-made model that you can get for like 20 bucks or something on Ko-fi. Also the rigging, nice. Man, I have so much respect for like creative people. Wait, no, that's not. One entrance too far. Oopsies. Thank you so much. Yeah, no problem. You deserve it. No, thanks for the offer, Mia. I'm saving up at the moment. I mean, yeah, Davis. At the start of my streaming career, so to say, everything was silent. I wasn't even talking myself. So that's good enough. Mia, you're getting awfully close to what I'm willing to tolerate. The other way around, Davis. STTS. Speech to text to speech. Okay, that's a weird route. definitely fun. I mean, I guess it is all kind of part of my VTuber history now. Which I think... yeah, I guess. We had some quite fun moments with TTS, definitely. You know what, I'm gonna... uncover these factory grounds on the map and then bounce. I think we also have some clips from the TTS era. I do believe. Like one especially noticeable one from the Final Fantasy streams that we did. Nope, actually I do remember this very clearly. The very first time that I talked on stream without TTS was a Ghost Recon Wildlands stream. Also late night, like this one. And I was doing the El Cardinal mission to take him down. Yep. It was. Because I re-watched the stream afterwards just to find out that my mic, like voice quality, was absolute shit. Nah, it was like beyond scuff. It was completely distorted. Because apparently OBS was accessing the wrong mic and not the proper one that I bought specifically for streaming. Yep, it definitely was. I mean, it may sound a bit weird saying this myself, but I do have come a long way compared to when I started. Wow, self-promotion. yeah. I mean, in this case, I think it's acceptable. Just a little bit. That entrance is just completely blocked off. Okay. I think this is the place. Let's see what I picked up here. Yeah. I mean, I do get that. Right, medical equipment. You know, it is kind of weird how you can pick up medical equipment, live cattle, and caviar from the same company in the same warehouse. I mean, yeah, that could be an option, but that would be boring, don't you think? All the fun comes after midnight, exactly like depression. Okay. Okay, let's check this map. Because this is bullshit. Look at this nonsense. I have to drive this entire loop just because the devs didn't connect these two parts. Why? Oh well. No, it's like the devs were lazy. Do we get Bunny Girl Lucy? I don't know. I'm not that great with assets. Unless it's like very easy to do. Probably not. I'm too lazy for that. Thanks for the headbands. I mean, I do guess it would be appropriate. Oh, actually, I want to check something. Oh man, I really should, because I was also born in the year of the rabbit. So I should get to it. I'm lazy. Rabbit season. Duck season. Rabbit season. Duck season. Bruh, why? Why is there a 30 speed limit here? It's an open country road. Come on, devs, you're slacking. But seriously? 30 kilometers an hour on an open country road? That's nuts. Honestly. I'd never obey that speed limit ever. Also now it says speed limit 80 and this guy is still going 30. Yeah, that's realistic. Well, yeah, of course. Why the fuck would you go 30 or 20? That's stupid. Okay, there is a NPCs don't react to that, I don't think. Yeah, a super annoying horn. Alright, let's see, where's the next stop? Over there? Ah, I can make that. What? Can't hear you over the sound of my horn! Going to bed? Yeah, good night. You better go to sleep. Oh, we got rain. Wait, but if I'm evil, then what's a Camino? Hmm? Skin Luna. You want belly rubs? Or head pads? Or both? You want both? What do you want to play? I'm busy right now. Hmm? Okamino's the evil mastermind? Yeah, I think I can see that. You know, it's kind of funny that these highways do have the 100km/h speed limit for trucks, but at the same time my truck is limited to 90 by default. Okay, what are these idiots doing? The fuck was that? Also good that I was watching the road. Driving sims, man. Also, you know what's bothering me about these trucks in particular? You know, you have you have, you look at, no? You do have exactly. You have fatigue simulation in this game, so you do need to like stop and rest periodically, and it is very specific about that about those details. Like you can see in on the extra screen in the bottom right. You could see right at the bottom it says next rest stop in 2 hours and 7 minutes. And in the second line at the top it says 6 hours and 14 minutes, which is how long the trip is gonna take. And right in my dashboard you can see both of those numbers, and on the left you have 1 hour and 50 minutes next to a steering wheel with a like stopwatch, which you'd think would indicate how long the trip takes, you know, steering wheel and a stopwatch. But no, those 1 hour and 51 minutes now is actually when I need to stop for a break. So that also already doesn't make sense. And then you have on the right side of the clock you have the croissant with a stopwatch, which is 6 hours and 7 minutes. And you'd think a croissant with a stopwatch would say how long you need to rest or take a break, but no, that's the exact other way around. That's those 6 hours say how long the trip is gonna take. So that's completely mixed up, and I hate it. But I love the trucks. These DAF trucks. Those are fun. And good looking. And no, I don't have a steering wheel, actually. I'm just playing with an Xbox controller. And thanks for the stretch. I don't mind, you can swear all you fucking want. This is my fucking Christian stream, and I can swear all I want. It's my Christian Minecraft stream. My comfy fucking image is already tainted by all the salt I've spilled. So I really wouldn't worry about that. What? Really? You don't? I don't know, I'm kind of the exact opposite. I swear like a fucking sailor. All the time. I mean, like, not in like conversations with other people, but like whenever I'm talking to myself or thinking to myself or yelling at other people in traffic, then definitely. Feels pointless. Yeah, kind of. It is kind of pointless, but hey, you gotta let steam off at some point, right? You were raised a gentleman. I don't know about that. Fuck. Why do you enter this highway from the left? It's so stupid. See? Craiova. That's one of the names I recognize. I mean, I'm probably mispronouncing it, but still. Wait, Davis, you're from... yeah, you're from Latvia, right? I don't think... Oh no, they are! You are actually in the game. I mean, I don't know which one of these three is Latvia, but still. I just know Latvia is one of the three countries. Valmiera. That's fun. Wait, is that the... I can't really see the country borders. I think it's this one, right? Riga is the capital city, I believe. I think I remember that from like geography class. Yes, exactly. You know, for a second, Valmiera, the name looked a bit bigger than the other ones, so I thought that was the capital for a second. But yeah, if you're looking for me, I'm somewhere around here. I'm somewhere around this gas stop, this rest stop. Like, relative to Kassel and Frankfurt am Main, I'm somewhere around there. Be right there, hell yeah. I mean, here, these two places, I think Sardinia and I don't know the other name, but those are super beautiful to drive around. can only recommend. Oh yeah, let's keep going. I do plan on streaming Elite Dangerous when I get my HOTAS. Since that's one of the games I want to try and learn. Yeah, it is fancy. Definitely. I mean, I do have a lot of practice, so I won't deny that. Actually, I only have 90. Okay, that's weird. Why is that trailer speed limited to 80, but my big one is 90? That's weird. And yes, that overtake was totally worth it. I mean, cringe is fun. I don't mind. Oops. Yeah, true. But I mean, pretty much anything depends on what kind of group you're hanging out with. I don't know, Camino. What did you do? Come on, tell us. No, Davis, I don't think Pandora's box has any snacks inside of it. Yeah, you know, Pandora may have just put all of those monsters inside of the box to protect her snacks. Karaoke stream? I don't think so. Look at this! This is way too dark, even for a freaking village. I can't see anything beyond my headlights. It's just not how real darkness works. Darkness isn't just black. Yes, yes I am. Nah, I'm just saying this game is too dark. Like, I know how it is to drive at night. I do like 95% of my driving at night. Also, Okamino, stop taking so long to answer. What are you doing? Don't think so. I cringe every time I hear that song. I hate having it sung to me. Can't remember the last time I properly celebrated my birthday. Nice joke, Davis. I won't even sing it to myself in February. Because my birthday is in February too. On the 16th, eh? Interesting. Duly noted and swiftly forgotten. Because I suck with days. Oh jeez. Tired. Is that another construction site? What the fuck are you guys doing here? Yeah, okay. I think Issa is the only one that I could accept a happy birthday song from. I don't want any voice to sing it from to me. Issa's just an exception. And it's not like I want it, like specifically. but I'll accept it. Maybe. I still don't know what I'm gonna do on my birthday. I mean, I do technically still have 3 days of vacation from last year, so I could ask and maybe get them in that week. Actually, when is my birthday this year? Nya nya. My birthday is on a Thursday this year. Interesting. So yeah, that's right smack dab in the middle of my work week. The date never changes, but the day of the week does. I already told you. In a hidden way, but I did tell you. Yep, and one of them is my birthday. Jesus fucking Christ, Lucy. Yep. Okay, another hint, our birthdays are not on the same day. So that cuts it down 25%. No, I'm really not. I'm really not. Oh no. I mean, well, I kind of did that too, Camino. Just with Puddin. She offered to do some sketches for my future model. So I gave her some of my ideas and references. Okay, what kind of stuff is your friend drawing usually? I mean, if you say it like that, it's probably gonna be NSFW, but that could still be fun, right? Oh, no, I'm not gonna answer you. You're just gonna have to wish me a happy birthday every Thursday of February and check my reactions. Oh. Yeah, everything. Everything. Man, just that everything keeps reminding me of Neville from Soviet Wombles videos. China dresses, interesting. Actually, okay. I might need to check something. Oh no! 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 Whatever will I do? That doesn't sound good. I mean, Davis, I don't know if Bokamino knows my birthday actually. So I wouldn't say he's ignoring you. He just can't answer. When am I streaming on Monday? That's a good question. Ask me again on Friday evening. Because that's when I get my work schedule for next week. So I'll be I will be able to tell you more then. Wait, does it? Okay, apparently this entire area counts as one city. No, Davis, it's not after you. Definitely not. So it's not after you, and it's not on the 16th. Not after you and not on the same day as you, so you have 2 days left to guess. Hey Yuki, welcome in. Happy New Year, I think. I don't think we've seen each other yet. How are you doing? And thanks for stopping by. Alright, see ya! Good luck in the new year. Enjoy your day. Bye bye. Good luck with whatever you're up to. I always feel nervous having people drive in front of me. Both in real life and in games. Because that means I have to like adjust myself to them, and I really don't like that. You're just gonna have to wait and see. I mean, you do have time to prep. Like between 4 and 5 weeks, I believe. I mean, you could always check the birthday bot channels on ESA's or Putin's server. Those no. We made it. Oh, that's a nasty spot. That's a nasty spot they put me into. What the fuck? Who built this? Who thought this was a good idea? Well, you should be. Now's the time to join. What? Seriously? You're stuck on that thing? Oh. Eesh, that's a long way. Let's see, route length, shortest. Wow, even the absolute shortest takes that long. Cool, now I can drive all the way over there just to pick up the job for that trader. It's kind of amazing how fast trucks are backwards. That's a train. Choo-choo train. Well, you wouldn't be wrong. Excuse me? Oh. Okay, that's stupid. I mean, yeah, I gotta be honest with your chat, right? Be always honest. Oh, okay, not always, but most of the time. Oh, come on, Davis. If you couldn't handle it, yeah. Look at this. Look at this shit. Where am I supposed to turn into? Tell me. I don't know. This entire side of the road is black. Can't see shit. Nah. If our bond was so easily broken, you would have left months ago. Yeah, yeah. Wasn't paying attention. Alrighty, Akamina. My driver has leveled up. Driver manager. Why am I always short on points? I don't know. Do you have the... Do you have the... thingy, my bobber? What's it called? The extension on Chrome that auto collects points. Why am I always short on points? He said, and immediately redeems something. Thanks for the hydrate though. You do have it? Well, if you are that desperate, there are a bunch of ways to earn more channel points. Yeah, then it's really not surprising that you're always short. Resting in Varna. You're just true evilness? You know, Camino, somehow I doubt that. Somehow, I don't believe you. Okay, but channel points you don't get to gamble with, right? That's just for some extra fictional currency, if I remember correctly. Wait, really? Like, actual gambling with actual channel points. The ones that you earn by watching and stuff. Interesting. Interesting. Wait, how can you give channel points? It's so... what? Nah, you can't do that. I don't believe you. Okay, yeah, no, I've seen like people use commands like that, but I'm pretty sure that's just those are different points from the actual channel points. Pretty much certain, actually. Because I've seen those options in like Stream Elements on the website, where you can set up your stuff, you know? But yeah, I think that's different. Those are different coins. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm not stopping you. You're stopping yourself. And boy, jeez, those boys set up quick. I was just here. Like, again, I can't see the street I'm turning into. What? No, I'm not. I'm not to blame for anything. How could you say that? Yeah, I know you just did, but how could you? Okay, what the fuck is that? What the fuck are those emotes? Holy shit. They're well done though. Oh yeah, another thing I was thinking about. You know, next month I'm gonna need new sub badges because you guys are gonna reach 9 months, and that's the next slot. So I've been thinking about contacting the artist that did my previous ones. But I'm not sure if I should also commission some more normal emotes. Well, yeah, because you have the Founders Badge. Speaking of Founders Badges, I think at least 2 or 3 of my Founders don't show up anymore, which is kind of unfortunate. But that was like back in the TTS days that they stopped showing up, so I don't know. I don't think it's because of my voice. Unless they showed up, heard my voice and immediately ran off, which I wouldn't blame them for. TDS. TDS. Titties. Boobies. Booba. Okay. You know, I do wonder how many acronyms... Is it acronyms? Different words are for that. I would be kind of curious. No, I think melon is something different, Okamino. That's Elvish for friend. Oh, I love that fucking scene. The door. It's a riddle. Speak friend and enter. What's the Elvish word for friend? Melon. It's the only Elvish word I know. And only because of that scene. Oh no. Are you serious? No, okay, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. We are Gucci. I thought those cops blocked off the exit ramp, but nope, we're all good. You know, I wish I could sleep like in this game. Lie down, hit a button, and doze off for like 7 to 8 hours. That would be amazing. You know, that's the technology we need. Fuck the moon, fuck Mars. Give me some meds that put me to sleep for 7 hours. Reliably. The next rest spot is still quite a while off. So, is it almost 1 AM? Oh yeah, you're 1 hour ahead of me. Forgot. Night, Davis. Enjoy your rest. Okay, so I'm gonna start Cuphead once you're gone. Gotcha. Will do. No problem. I can do that. Lol. Fuck you guys. I need to sleep. Let me speed a little bit. Go fuck yourself. I really hate the cops in this game. Because the second you do even, like, I don't know, 4 kilometers per hour over the limit, they ticket you immediately. Like, even for stuff normal cops would let go without issue. Nope. These are computers, and they don't give a shit. This time they have it locked
Hello
off.
there.
Idiots. Perpetual snow. Hey, welcome in. Hello there. What are you on about, Okamino? I hate it when the cops in this game like lock off the off-ramps, crashes or whatever, those little world events. Those are so painful. Because almost always you have to drive a massive detour. This one was pretty much an exception because it was so short. No, Camino, I did not know that. And I'm still pretty sure the rival's a hoax. Ugh. Too close. Why are these guys stopping? Doesn't make sense. Oh well. Like, I think it's because I was standing too far forward. But like, I was still in my lane. I shouldn't have had to stop. I don't think so. Oh man. I really have to get some time off work relatively soon. so I can get some proper sleep. Hey, that's a proper road down there. What? Where does that even lead? Oh, to a quarry. Interesting. No. Well, that's a good question. I think I'm just gonna start as usual. Oh wow, that's a long haul. And that packed glass goes all the way from here to Misora to Germany, like from Romania. Packed glass shipped from Romania to Germany through Hungary, I think Slovakia and Austria. That's interesting. Oh, driller. Oh yeah, I can do that. I can do that. And yeah, I mean, if I'm not, you know, if I'm not too overloaded with work, I'm probably gonna start around 8 AM again. So I don't know if you're available around that time. You know, I never know why this truck has so much air pressure issues. So many air pressure issues. It feels like I constantly have that warning up. I have no idea why. This road feels super sketchy. Oh wow. Really? You put a quarry behind this thing? What the fuck? Who built this? Who thought this was a good idea? Like, you can't get any really heavy machinery back here. Unless, like, maybe by train? Or boat? I don't know if there are any other routes connecting to this quarry. I don't think so. I think it's literally just this super narrow path. Like, yeah, there's a railway network down the hill, but it's still gonna be a pain to get all of that stuff up here. See, freight market. I'm here for the driller. D50. This is gonna be interesting. I think this trailer has some steering too, though, right? Yeah, a little bit. fits surprisingly perfectly. Come on. Okay. But, oh well. I'm gonna complete this another day. I'll send you over to Mia. I still got some plans before I need to go to work, so I'm gonna cut it here for today. I might be back later though, so in about 8-ish hours. We'll see. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. See you then.